Urgent alert. New Palo Alto vulnerabilities exploited. Protect your systems now. Welcome back to the Cyber Analytic, where we break down the latest in cybersecurity. From expert tips to real-world hacking scenarios, at the end of the video, we'll turn this into a compelling case study where you can learn. Stay tuned. 2 actively used Palo Alto vulnerabilities have been found on CISIS flags. A new RCE attack has been verified. Thursday alerts on the active exploitation of 2 new vulnerabilities in the Palo Alto Networks Expedition program were released by the U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, or CISA. This has led to the inclusion of the vulnerabilities in the Known Exploited Vulnerabilities Catalog, which mandates federal civilian executive branch entities apply the required remedies by December 5th, 2024. The following expose security flaws: Palo Alto Network Expedition OS Command Vulnerability Injection, CVE 2024-9463 with a CVSS score of 9.9 and CVSS score 9.3 for CVE 2024-9465. SQL injection vulnerability found on Palo Alto Networks Expedition. By means of efficient exploitation of the vulnerabilities, an unauthenticated attacker might either execute arbitrary OS commands as root in the Expedition migration utility or leak its database contents. This could thus open the path for the creation and reading of arbitrary files on the hacked system, or the exposure of clear text passwords, device configurations, and device API keys of pan-OS firewalls. On October 9th, 2024, Palo Alto Networks included these flaws into security patches published. Since then, the company has changed its original recommendation to say that it is aware of reports from CISA that there is evidence of active exploitation for CVE 2024-9463 and CVE 2024-9465. Having stated this, little is known about the frequency, source, or technique of using these weaknesses. Furthermore, the development happened 1 week following CISA's disclosure of the existence of active CVE 2024-5910, which has a CVSS score of 9.3, another important vulnerability compromising Expedition. Since then, Palo Alto Networks has revealed that an unauthenticated remote command execution vulnerability is being used against a limited fraction of firewall management interfaces that are online accessible. As such, the business is counseling clients to protect these systems. Palo Alto Networks has observed threat activity exploiting an unauthenticated remote command execution vulnerability against a limited number of firewall management interfaces, which are exposed to the internet, it said, assigning a CVSS score of 9.3. The corporation additionally said during the investigation of the malicious conduct that it is preparing to release fixes and threat prevention signatures as early as possible. As cybersecurity experts, this recent development underscores the critical importance of proactive vulnerability management and rapid response to security advisories. 2 newly discovered and actively exploited vulnerabilities, CVE 2024-9463 and CVE 2024-9465 in Palo Alto Networks Expedition tool have been added to CISA's Known Exploited Vulnerabilities Catalog. These vulnerabilities allow unauthenticated attackers to execute arbitrary OS commands and access sensitive database contents, potentially leading to system compromise and data breaches. Key takeaways and prevention strategies. 1. Immediate patch implementation. Organizations using the affected versions of Palo Alto Networks Expedition should immediately apply the patches released on October 9th, 2024. 2. Restrict internet exposure. Limit or eliminate exposure of management interfaces to the internet. Use secure VPNs or dedicated management networks to access these interfaces. 3. Continuous monitoring. Implement robust monitoring solutions to detect any unusual activities that could indicate exploitation attempts. 4. Regular security assessments. Conduct frequent vulnerability scans and penetration tests to identify and remediate weaknesses before they can be exploited. 5. Stay informed. Keep up to date with security advisories from trusted sources like CISA and Palo Alto Networks to respond swiftly to emerging threats. By adopting these strategies, organizations can significantly reduce the risk of exploitation and enhance their overall cybersecurity posture. Engaging question. With critical vulnerabilities like these being actively exploited, how does your organization balance the urgency of applying security patches with the need to maintain system stability and uptime? Have you implemented any effective strategies for rapid patch management? Share your insights and best practices in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, we'd appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel, give it a like, and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.